everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing okay. In today's video, I'm going to be getting ready with my favorite top viral products. So what I mean by this, I'm addicted to TikTok, as a lot of people are, I think, and I'm heavily influenced by influencers, obviously. So I've bought a lot of viral products and I'm going to show you my favorite ones. Before I get started with this video, remember to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy makeup and makeup trends, makeup reviews, makeup challenges, because that's what I got to give you guys. But without further ado, let's get on into the video. Now my hair's pushed back, we can crack on with this makeup look. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to moisturize. And I actually have like two favorite products I want to show you today. Recently, this Embryolisse cream has been trending and it's a moisturizer and primer 2-in-1, and I do love this and I have been using it a lot, as you can see, but that's not my favorite one, to be honest. I've recently got my hands on the Glow Recipe. These are the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. These are super hydrating for me and they leave me looking glowy, as it says in the name. This also can be used as a primer, but I like to use it as a moisturizer and then I apply a primer as well, as I just feel like it gives me the best base. So I just take 2 pumps and then apply it to my face like I would with any moisturizer. Now my face is moisturized, I like to go in with primer next. And I love primer so much. I feel like it does so much to the skin and there's so many different types. But my favorite viral primer is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So as you can see, it's well loved. There's not much left. But does anyone remember the e.l.f. Mint Melt Primer? It's like the same pretty much. They like reformulated it slightly. It doesn't have the scent, but I kind of think I prefer this one for some reason. I think it's a bit more thicker consistency, but this is super viral right now and I do love it. It's also meant to be a dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, I think, but I've never tried that one out as it's too expensive. But this one's super affordable. So I take a couple of pumps on my hand and then we apply it like so, just rubbing it in. This will help make your makeup last. And if you have kind of dry skin, I think this helps as well because it's more of a hydrating primer instead of a silicone-y like pore filler primer. And if you see, look at that tackiness. A slight quick shout out is to one of my other favorite primers. This is the Rose Glow Primer from the Beauty Crop. I'm running out of this and I actually want to try more of the Beauty Crop primers as I know they're really viral as well. So now that this is finished, I'm probably going to get some other ones. So let me know if you would like me to review any of them for you. Next is foundation, and my current favorite viral foundation is the HMB Cosmetics Airbrush Foundation. This is in the shade LF4N and it's just so good. But what I like to do is I take a few pumps on the back of my hand. I really should get like a palette or something so I don't waste as much product. But what I do, I take on the back of my hand, disperse the product over my face, and then I go in with a beauty blender. And of course, I'm using the viral Coco Cosmetics Beauty Blender because it's amazing. I use this so much, it leaves your face looking flawless and it just blends out your makeup so much easier. So the reason I disperse the makeup on before blending is because if you go straight in with a sponge, it does like soak up some product and this just gets that even flawless finishing base, whatever you call it. Yeah, it's just perfect. And now that's all blended out, look how amazing it looks. But now let's add some concealer. I'm using the Airbrush Concealer from HMB Cosmetics and this is in the shade 0.5. And again, this is great. I always like to use these two products together. They just like meld together. It doesn't like separate or go cakey. It's absolutely perfect. But be warned, this is a thick product, so you don't need that much. I would say both of these foundation and concealer is quite full coverage, so if this isn't full coverage is not for you, you may not like it, but at the same time I feel like if you just put a little bit on, a little bit goes a long way and it's not as full coverage. as I didn't put too much on, and you still can slightly see my freckles, which is something that I like. Now going in with another viral product is the Coco Cosmetics Beauty Blender. This is in the shape 1 or shape 2. Oh, I always get them confused. I'll leave it up on the screen, but I'm pretty sure this is the shape 1. And it's more of, it's got a tip to like blend it. It's just better for the, I just find it better for the concealer. So what I like to do, I blend out the areas I don't want that much coverage. I just use it for like highlighting. So I'll leave my under eyes for last, as I want to cover those bags. But again, blends out so easily. I love it. And then we pinch the sponge and get into that concealer, and it just blends so easily. And because I pick a lighter shade, it kind of like lifts my face, and I just love that. So I'm all about the cream bronzer and cream blushes, as I have super dry skin and I just feel like it blends so much easier than powders. Sometimes powders can lift off your foundation. I don't know, I just prefer it, and I feel like they are super trendy and viral right now. So let me show you my favorite bronzers. So I have 2 favorite viral bronzers. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This is in the shade Tan Lines. As you can see, I've used quite a lot of it. This isn't trending currently, but it's an old favorite. And of course, we can't forget the Made by Mitchell blushes. This is in the shade Shady Business, so one of the most viral shades, and it's absolutely stunning. Blends like a dream, so easy to apply. If I just swatch it for you, that's what the shade looks like, and it's stunning. I do have quite a few of these blushes, so if you're ever interested, let me know and I can show them all off to you. I could just have a blush focus video, whatever you want. So I am going to be using the blush today, and let's do what I love to call bronze touring. So bronzer and contour are 2 different things, but a lot of people like blend them into one because it's easier and quicker. I do the same, and honestly it's a lot harder to find contouring products instead of bronzing products, because contouring is more about cool tone to add that shading, whereas bronzing is more like to add some like, not oranginess, but glow, golden tanny glow, and you can just find those products everywhere. So this is why I call it bronze touring, because I use the bronzer to shape my face, but I don't do contouring. Okay, as you can see, the product is all applied. I actually like to blend this product out with a brush first, so I just tap, 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 and I try not to move the product around as much, and look, it's absolutely stunning and blends like a dream. I feel like I've said blends like a dream so much in this video, so new rule, you go rewatch the video, and anytime I say blends like a dream, take a shot. Now I've blended this out with a brush, I now like to just pick up the Coco Cosmetics Beauty Blender again and just go around my face to pick up any excess product, as well as like just blending all the cream products together, making it look so seamless and airbrushed. So again, we're going to go in with some blush, and we're using cream blushes, and I have a few to talk about because I just feel like they have to be mentioned. So of course, blush, this is in the shade Peach Sugar. This is stunning. Then another product I love to use, which is kind of viral, or it was, and this is the Juice Pot blush from the Beauty Crop. They've also got like the pump ones. I haven't actually tried those yet, but these, stunning. These are also great on the lips. And then lastly, the Benefit Benny Tint. This is perfect for blush and on your lips as well. But this is more, I feel like I do this with more of a natural everyday look, as it's more of a stain and it gives you more of a glow. Whereas I got like full coverage foundation, I don't feel like it sits right. So it's between these 2. Let me swatch them and show you what they look like. So right next to the other blush, this is in the shade Peach Sugar. So I do have a lot of other tones, but this is one of my favorites. And right next to it, this is the Juice Pop in the shade Lychee. Today I'm going to stick with the blush products and use the Peach Sugar. So very pigmented. If you don't like a lot of blush, don't apply too much. But what I like to do is apply like 2 swatches kind of thing. But even that may be too much. And again, what I like to do is blend out with a brush first, and then I'll go over the top with a beauty blender. And as you can see, I just love this. Lost for words, obviously. Super stunning, but super pigmented. So now, again, what I like to do to blend them all together is just pick up that beauty blender again and bounce it on to take off any excess product and smooth all the products together. Now we've got all our cream products on, it's time to set them. And if you don't know, get to know. This is the Trigwell Cosmetics Powder Puff, and it's like fluffy and it's like spongy, and it just, I don't know, it just mattifies your makeup, sets it really nicely when using any translucent powder, in my opinion. It could be pressed or loose. So these are the mini ones. I thought you can get like the full size ones, but they're too big for me, and I feel like I get the same use out of this as I do for the larger ones. So if you want to save some money but still have a great product, the mini one is great. And you also get 2 in 1 pack, which is amazing. This isn't so much viral, but this is my favorite finishing powder, and this is the transparent one from e.l.f. So what I do, take some in the lid and push the puff into it. I actually don't take that much powder on the puff as I have dry skin, but I just take enough to set that, and I go in with the concealer first as that's what creases on my face. So we just bounce, 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 and look, honestly, you can see already how beautiful that is. Then I just take a little bit more powder on the puff and bounce over the rest of the face to set those products. This product is absolutely amazing and super helpful because I used to set it with a beauty sponge, like a damp one, and then pick up the powder, but then where the puff, or not the puff, where the sponge is slightly damp, it picks it up and it just makes the powder go kind of cakey, which isn't great. But having a dry powder puff, you don't have that problem. Or I used to use a brush and the bristles just don't evenly disperse the product as much as that powder puff does, so I can understand why it's viral. Just a little side note now, you might be wondering, how do I clean all these products that you showed me? Because I showed you a brush, powder puff, makeup sponge. Let me show you another viral product. So IsoClean is a great way to keep your makeup stuff sanitary and making your skin like not break out. So this is the sponge cleaner, and that's perfect to use with any sponges. And then this is the IsoClean brush cleaner. So what you do, you dip your brush in the stuff and wipe it away, and it cleans your brush in like 60 seconds or less. And you can also use this for the powder puff as well. Just get it a little bit on and then wipe away, and it's clean and sanitary and ready to use again. So I'm just going to do an everyday look with you today, and next I'm going to jump on and do my brows. And honestly, I don't know if there's been any viral brow products. There's been a few, but I really haven't like caught on to them. Now I use what I feel like has been the most popular. So first I'm going to go in with the Refy pencil. This is in the shade medium brown, I think. You got the pencil on one side and the spoolie on the other. So first what I like to do is just brush those brow hairs into place. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add some colour by filling it out with the pencil end. If you want a more in-depth tutorial of how I can do my brows, please go check out my latest video, which explains 3 ways how I like to style my brows. But now I've got some colour in them, I'm just going to blend out using the other side of the pencil, which is the spoolie. Now I'm going to set the brows, and I am going to be using the NYX Brow Glue. I feel like this was some viral like not a couple of months ago, like 6 months ago now, when the fluffy brows came in and every brand was releasing a product to do this. And I just love this product. You can stick down your brows without getting any residue, and it's super easy to use. Now my brows are done, I'm just going to add a little bit of bronzer to my crease, and I'm actually using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. So it's not a viral product now, but everyone loves it. It's like, what do you call it? Like it's like a staple in everyone's makeup kit. When I was watching YouTube when I was younger, everyone was using it, and now it's just still a great formula and it should never be forgotten about. Now to do my lashes, I haven't got any viral product as I haven't been hooked onto any, apart from, well actually I've had the Maybelline High Rise or Sky High mascara, but obviously it's run out and dry now, so I don't use it. Will I buy it again? Maybe. It was good, I did like it, but there's so many other mascaras out there. I just like changing them all the time, to be honest. I do want to try the new Maybelline telescopic one that's caused the scene on TikTok, but at the same time, I've got mascara and I don't need to buy another one at the moment. So today I'm just going to be using the Revolution Wispy Lash Mascara. So I've applied my mascara and I've added some lashes. I wouldn't say these are viral, but they were influenced. So these are the Ardell Wispy lashes, and Michaela influenced me to buying these. And they're so affordable and they look quite natural and they're really great for every day. For highlighter, there's a few products that I do love, but I am going to give a spot to Rare Beauty as I love a lot of their products, like their foundation and concealer. I wouldn't say they went viral, but they are amazing. But one that did go quite viral is the highlighter, and this is in the shade Mesmerize. What I like to do, put some on the back of my hand, pick some up at the bottom of a beauty blender, and just tap on where I would like that highlight. This is just gorgeous, stunning, gives a nice shimmer and glow without like pieces of glitter. I don't know, I just do love it. Another great highlighter which people love is the Made by Mitchell Blush Lights. I like them, but I feel like they're better for the eye because majority of the ones that I've used, they have pieces of glitter in, and I don't like that for a highlighter. I just like a little bit of a glow and a little bit of shine, not like glitter, because I don't like to be over the top. But if you do you, and go try it out. Now for the lips, there's two products that I do love and I must show. So the first is the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. So this is a Fenty Beauty dupe. This lip gloss is absolutely stunning. It's got so much color to it, which I didn't realize it would have. As you can see, beautiful. This is in the shade Silk. It's super affordable. I think it's like £7 or something. And you can just apply it, take it out with you. Yes, it does come off and you have to reapply, but it just looks stunning. I've never seen so much colour in a gloss before. So you can go with that if you want something more natural, but I want to show you the NYX Shine Loud Liquid Lipstick. Yes, you should know what I'm on about. So this liquid lipstick is like smudge proof to the max. You have your liquid lipstick on one side and then your gloss on the other. So this does not have the name lip color Rouge à la Lèvre. I think that's what it says. Run the World Shaper. I don't know what the shade's called. I'll leave it on screen. But it has an amazing applicator, and let me just show you how great this product is. Look at that color, and no lip liner needed with this. It's amazing. Now that it's applied, we let them dry before we smack our lips so we can get that coverage and that last that we want. But honestly, I love the applicator. It's super easy to get into these corners without like smudging it or getting it everywhere. And look how gorgeous the product looks. So now I'm just gonna let it dry and then we can apply the gloss. Now we take the other end of the lipstick and we can apply some gloss. Or you could leave it matte if you would like, but the gloss just make it shine loud like the name says. And it just makes me feel so beautiful, and it's perfect for a night out, and it's perfect to like brighten up a look like I've got on now. One thing I will mention, the gloss is obviously not transfer proof, but the color is, and you will have to apply the gloss again if you want to keep your lip looking glossy, but the color does not go. Lastly, I would like to set this makeup, and I usually use the Beauty Crop Glow Milk mist, but there's a tiny bit left as I do love this so much, so I will be repurchasing this. And yeah, I am going to tilt it and I can use the last bit, but this just proves that this product is amazing. It actually sets your makeup, like it doesn't budge. It's so good. But okay, let's now spray this. And I think that's the last time I'm going to be using that bottle, but I will repurchase it. And here is the finished makeup look. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and let me know if you have any favorite viral products, as I'm highly influenced and I would love to test them. Or if you have any projects you want me to test, let me know in the comments, as I love reviewing them for you. I just wanted to thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. It absolutely means so much to me. And if you did get this far, hit that thumbs up, as you must have hopefully enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel to see more of me and makeup trends, makeup challenges, all of that fun stuff. Again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week in my video. Bye guys!